just know in my heart that this place will never know peace.
One way or the other, that land's gonna be mine.
Where are the bodies? Where are they? Last time! Last time!
Nobody crosses the Clarkman and gets away with it. Nobody.
Okay, you have 10 minutes. Enjoy.
All right. How you guys doing?
Great.
Well, I gotta tell you, I watched Casa Grande yesterday, and actually I started watching the series today to get to kind of understand what's going on here. But I gotta say, I enjoyed the movie. I was getting these Yellowstone landman vibes to it. So I gotta say, you guys did an excellent job as this family in the movie.
Thank you.
So my first question is, it's actually for all of you. I know it originally was a series in 2023, but what inspired you to come back to make to the full length feature version?
I think we always wanted to know where it would go, right? Like, and you haven't finished the 5 eps, but you'll see, like, it ends on a cliffhanger. So I think all of us were really just dying for the chance to come back and kind of land the plane that we had sent off into the sky. And we just got very fortunate that the time, the money, the location, everything opened up, and it was like, are you ready to go? Because we're going to do this in 2.5 minutes. And we all were happily available and ran to get in.
That's awesome. So I got to ask, John, I got to tell you, I'm a huge fan of yours for many years because I've seen you in a few certain films, but I really liked you in this role. But I'm going to bring up one of your older films quickly. One of my favorite roles from you was Ski School. And I just really...
No! I was on the edge of my seat hoping it was something I loved and was like really proud of.
Well, I also liked you in Drive and Wolves. So
okay,
when I found out that you were in this movie, I'm like, oh my God, this guy! I love this guy. I can't wait to see how he plays this role. And you did such a phenomenal job and playing this patriarch. And what I like that this is also a standalone film. Like people don't really need to see the series because we kind of get a glimpse of what goes on. But John, how does it feel to be the patriarch again after a few years with of this family and how you're trying to bring everything together despite what your character goes through?
Well, I mean, you nailed it in terms of, first I have to say, I remember a line from Ski School, which was, chicks really dig me. So that was, and then coming to the present, yeah, the movie really takes off exactly where the series ended to launch it forward, and it is completely standalone from that moment, which is really cool. And when I was sent the Casa Grande movie script, you open it with trepidation. You don't know what you're going to read or see or how you're going to feel or what the story is going to be. And I certainly read it, and it came very quickly after years of rumors of maybe something happening. And I just really connected with what his journey was. And I was like, I think I can do something with that. It was really that kind of simple. And then it was also getting back together with Christina and Madison and all the others was pretty cool too.
Yeah, and Madison, you're phenomenal. Like I just watched the first 2 episodes of the series, and it's clear that in the movie you're clearly grown up. You came on your own. You have this, you have this story with your character as well, with what happened, and you're back in town, and you want to make amends with everything that happened.
Yeah.
And to see you go from playing this 18-year-old girl to this woman who's ready to like pretty much take over everything and do all like become the big cheese, if you will, after, with John's character, succumbing to his illness. What was that like to going from this little girl to this strong woman type?
Yeah. Well, it was interesting. I think, Hassie had to do a lot of growing up really quickly. I think in the season, she's really naive. She has not been awakened to the realities of life and the world, and especially the world that she's living in. And so it was fun at the end of the series. That's when she really kind of discovers the truth about everything that's going on. So it was fun to now in the film live and play in that truth of what life is. And it really, I think, humbled her and helped her grow really fast and to play someone who now has a different depth of knowledge about her own family. I think it was really fun to explore that. She knows everyone in her life in a very different way now.
So, from your experiences, what was it like working with Lou Diamond Phillips? Because here he is
Mm.
he can play such a great villain actor when he really calls for it. Here he is totally seething in this. He goes from being this guy with charm, but then, he doesn't get his way, so he has to resort to shady tactics. And we get to see it from all your viewpoints about the relationship with Reyes. What was it like sharing the screen with him?
I really had that a couple of scenes with him, and I loved it. He's a guy who comes to work prepared. He's got ideas. He's fresh. He's open. He gives. He takes. It's all the things that you want in a scene partner.
Yeah, I would say if you get a chance, anyone who can hear this, yes, just say yes. Work with Lou. Work like he's a load of fun on the set and like a great dinner date. He's just an all around like good cat to have on location in your space. Agreed.
I echo all of that. And he's has so much knowledge and
Mm,
such a great career, but he also is so warm and really curious and I think disarming,
mhm,
which I appreciate as someone who is not as experienced as him.
mm.
Yeah, what I really liked about the dynamic here, it was that you get to see the sides play each other. Like Christina, your character sides with Reyes in a way because you want to get rid of
Mhm.
you just want the farm done with. And then we also see some members of the family, not just siding with him, but then you got some members of his family siding with your family because it's just like they want to make things. I like that there's moral characters in this that want to make this right. Like Lou's son in the film, like we're
Yeah.
supposed to be legit, and I feel in a way this remind me of Dynasty also. It has those Dynasty vibes. And, yeah, I know I'm an '80s kid. I grew up with that stuff, so like I know how that is.
Well, one of my favorite quotes is from it's Brene Brown, for whatever that's worth, and it is people are hard to hate close up. And I think that for all of like what's happening all over the world, the tribalism or the family, like that's what I feel like this script does very well is that everyone's really easy to hate when it's just like, oh, I hate them and I hate them, the they thems. And then you kind of get into individual people and individual relationships and it all starts to fall apart because nobody is all good or all bad. That's just, except for maybe me. I might just be all bad. That's fine.
That's not totally your fault, though. I mean, I'm not gonna say from my viewpoint, but we do see redemption in some of the characters here, and I think that's what really works with the film as a standalone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so excited that this is going to get released this Friday, on May 1st. And those who even haven't seen the series yet, I recommend it because I'm already like 3 episodes in. I'm really getting involved into the series now that I saw the movie. So finally, what's next for you guys after this? Is there anything upcoming projects that you guys can talk about?
Sure.
Well, I've
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just going to answer because John turned me onto it. And next Monday, I start clown class. That is what I'm doing next.
I love that.
That's what I need more than anything else in the whole wide world.
It's
Clown
very true.
class.
Very true. I'm a certified clown junkie at this point.
Mhm.
But in terms of work coming up, a movie called Angel and the Bad Man. It's a John Wayne remake with Zach Levi and Tommy Lee Jones. I'm in that. I don't know when Criminal's going to get released, but I think it's this Christmas, and that's an Ed Brubaker comic book series coming to life. So those are pretty cool. And then just starting a little indie film called Crowbar.
Nice.
I have a film that I co-wrote and produced. I'm also in that we've been doing our festival circuit for that hopefully will be out soon. It's called Theater is Dead, and it's campy and fun and ridiculous.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see you guys in your next projects. And everyone, please check out Casa Grande when it hits theaters on May 1st. And if you have not seen the series yet, go check it out now on Amazon Prime. It is fantastic from what I've seen so far. And John, Christine, Madison, thank you so much for taking the time to talk about it. And I had a great time.
Thank you.
And one more thing, John, if Ski School 3 is coming, make sure you're back for that.
I don't know. I die so often, I can't remember if that character died or not.
All right, you guys take care and stay awesome.
Have a good one.